and welcome to FTL Multiverse, the biggest mods for Faster Than Light which I have ever seen. I had a quick read of the forum post whilst I was patching this in to see what it adds in, and oh my word, is it a lot. Now, I have played the original FTL to death. I am by no means any good at the game. I have beaten it with each of the various ships or so it gives you. I think it's about 24, isn't it? I've beaten it with all the original ships once, and only once with each of them, because the game is bloody hard. And this adds in so much. It is insane the amount of stuff that this adds in. Now, I'm going to assume that you are already familiar with the base game of FTL if you're watching this, because, you know, you're looking up a specific mod for it. So I am not going to teach mechanics or anything of the game. However, this is a completely blind playthrough. Well, I'll probably be praying for my life given how difficult this might be, but this is a completely blind playthrough of this mod. I have not touched this before. I don't know anything other than the forum descriptions. I have not play tested this. This may not even work properly from me patching it in, so we shall see what happens. This is apparently the Orchids Revamped Edition, which is the most recent one I could find, version 5.4.6 or something like that. I will leave the links to in the description so you can go find this for yourself, but we are just going to go straight in with a new game. New game, diving straight in. There's already new stuff I can see. This is an orchid floral? Right, so I will preface in advance, I'm going to be doing a fair bit of reading for this. So yeah, this is completely brand new. I have nothing. And there are 17 pages of ships. Oh my god. So we've got a burst laser Mark 1, which they've updated how it looks slightly, I think, and a pierce laser Mark 1. A unique assault laser that can pierce additional shield layers. Okay, and crew-wise, human, we have a plant person, and Solid Boy, the Separatist. I love that, Solid Boy. The Separatist NG have broken free from the control of the Harmony of the regular NG, I'm assuming. A widespread program that controls them and encourages sameness. He can toggle a nanite mode where it ignores doors, resists mind control, and becomes damage resistant, but he cannot fight, repair, or heal. Oh, that's not good. So, it even shows you where your various... So that's where mind control, that's where drones would go, that's where our teleporter would be. That's interesting. Okay. And what do the plant people do? Refill oxygen, so it counters Valanius. Takes 75% more damage from fire. Yeah, that figures. Reduce suffocation damage. Friendly crew in the same room gain 20%. Oh, okay, so allies, I'm guessing. Huh. Neat. Now, do I play it on easy or normal? It's difficult even on easy mode, I'm going to be perfectly honest. But we're going to chance it on normal and see what happens. This may be my hubris coming to bite me in the ass, but let's go. Heavily recommended for beginners. Yeah, I think we will do that. Download of a database which will now grant you the opportunity to read about the various factions, individuals, or locations. This provides no physical benefit, but it will help guide you on your path to success in your journey. It may also provide details on new mechanics. Yes, there is new mechanics, new systems, new weapons, new everything that has been added to this. If you can think of something in a base game of FTL, there is a new something of this which has been added in. It's insane. Huge props to the people who have made this, because it is phenomenal the amount of work they've put in. Now, I am going to read this, and I presume it's going to be a lot of information, so I will come back when I've read some more. So there may be a slight jump cut incoming. Right, here we go, we're back in. This is where we come in. We're a renegade hired by the Federation, and our goal is simple: to destroy the rebel flagship. And it is highly unlikely the rebellion will be willing to dedicate further efforts to capture this reality, because they have stolen the Multiverse drive, which is why, it's called FTL Multiverse. Far more practical for them to divert the remaining rebel forces to a different reality if we save this one. If we fail, it is certain that the Federation of this reality will fail too. Well, full even, I can't read. And this will become just another place in the Rebels' arsenal of enslaved realities. Well, time to get on with the mission, I suppose. Not going to reread that, so we are going to proceed. We arrive at the Federation Multiverse drop point, which is friendly, mostly dominated by the Federation. The Rebel threat level is medium. We're about to arrive at the nearest warp bay, a structure acting as a beacon for travelling between universes. So, as we slowly exit hyperspeeds, cool sound effects, nice, transitioning to a speed safe for landing and steer closer to the hangar below. There, your ship is stocked up and prepped to head out into this foreign galaxy. Now, what do we want to do? Do you want to grab a weapon? Do we want to take another crew member with us? Or take some extra resources? I'm going to take the extra crewman to start with. So, do something on board our ship whilst we wait. Learn about the storage menu? What the hell is this? Loot items, unique crew. God, this is so in-depth, holy shit. I just bumped my microphone with my hand. Sorry if you heard that. Tasks. Perform a task or salvage operation. Run a salvage mission? Oh, can I do it once per sector? Never mind, we'll go back then. We'll do nothing for now. Save crew positions and we jump into the... Oh my god. Can I go anywhere? Or can I only go what's next to me and that's just showing me how I can get to each one? I'm assuming that's what it is. Let's just go here. Possible ship detected, it says. A small escape pod is adrift here. Judging from the markings, it originated from multiverse equivalent of Earth. Someone likely had to abandon the universe and wound up here. There's no sign of a ship, turning to Sean Connery. This pod may have been ejected from. Before we can pick it up, a rebel intercepts. He'll make a fine recruit for the rebel cause. Oh shit. I can actually choose to spend scrap to get drone parts or missiles and things, or repairs. No, I'm not going to do anything in that case then. So how many shield layers can this one... It can pierce through one, okay. You go in the sensor room. Oh wait, no, they've got a teleporter, go back. And suck the oxygen out of here. Whoops-a-daisy, that could have been a mistake. And preemptively suck the oxygen out of there. And, well, I want to take out their teleporter if I can to stop them coming over, really. See how fast this will charge. That looks like a mini flat cannon, and that looks like the... Yeah, it's a charging laser. Ooh, new sound effects and all. Nice. And... Well, in that case, then I'll take down the shield, I suppose. Just so I can hit things more. No, you go away. God, it's the one difficult thing about doing real-time strategy is I do have to think, so you will have to bear with me whilst I make decisions. Thankfully, I can pause this. I'm going to shut that door. Well, their weapons are a little bit of a pain. You get out of there. No way. I've only got the burst laser left because the weapons have been slightly damaged. Yeah, you can't heal, can you? So you can't do anything. Oh no, he can repair stuff. Oh, it's only when he's in ability mode he can't do that. Right, okay. I didn't read it properly. The rebel captain collapses as their ship breaks apart. If they saw this coming, they shouldn't have thought twice about messing with us. Good riddance. The pod is likely a trap, but sometimes it's better to be safe. Let's take it, and we have a quest marker. Nice. Well, I'm gonna let this guy starve to death. Not starve, suffocate even. He could starve to death too, but I think we are gonna... Yeah, we'll deal with him, it's fine. And the rebel fleet is on the move. Possible ship detected. Let's go this way. As I say, I'm not going to explain the mechanics of this much, as Whoa, sorry, I wasn't looking at this over here for a second, I was reading this. I do remember playing FTL Captain's Edition when I was in college, many, many, many years ago, which added space stations and stuff like this, but I haven't played that for quite some time, and gosh, it's giving me flashbacks of playing that now. I remember it being very good. Maybe I'll do that at some point if you want me to do some more FTL mods. Let's see what they're offering. No, I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to save what we have and move on. Leave it be, and let's go exploring. Find somewhere to go to. There's another ship here, so let's see what they have. A rebel ship behind a beacon. I don't need to do anything else, so let's prep for a fight. Oh, it even show. It's going to be very hard to see because it's going to be very small on the screen, but it even shows you the numbers for counting up how long it takes your weapons to charge down here. You can see it takes 10.8 and 11.7 seconds for these to charge. That's really handy. They do have a dual laser though, which is a bit of a worry, but that's fine. I can just take care of it. You go into the sensor room for a second. I want to see on board their ship. They only have 2 people. The rebels specifically apparently make them take less damage from the environment. I can't read. They still take more damage from lasers though. The face of the captain begging for his life briefly flashes before he is consumed by the fire. Oh god, that's horrific. Wow, that was a little bit morbid, wasn't it? So there is a merchant. So let's go to the quest first. See if we can drop this guy off, I suppose. Oh, they've upgraded our reactor for us, that's nice. So I'm going to pop that in engines for my evasion, bump it up to 20%. Let's go see what the merchant is, because that's different from the store. And let's... Oh my god. That is the most fucking frightening ship I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shield bubbles, as well as a super shields, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons. And they have slug repair gel. They have the bypass for shields and things. They've got the rock hull plating. Yeah, and they have given us an augment for free, an asphyxiator. The travelling merchant waves to us as soon as we jump in. Stranger, so good to see you. I'm not going to attack him, that seems like it would be silly. Sell some resources first. I don't have any missiles, so sure, I can sell some... Oh, never mind then. Can I sell some drone part? No, I can't. See what he's offering. So, so many weapons. I'm gonna buy this thing because it says it requires no because I don't know what that means. Just because I'm curious what it does. So that's I just have that, do I? I just have that as a free weapon at all times. But I have to have one of my other right, got it, okay. So I need to have one of these turned on. And it gives me an extra interesting. Oh, a lava planet, wow. They've got added new backgrounds and everything. It looks so good. A free mantis greets us eagerly, their broken dialogue challenging the translator to keep up. Federation Captain, I am asking of you if you're worthy of my support. Yes, I having faith, but I must see proof. Fight me, win, and I will join your crew. Just knowing, be careful. I'm not taking mercy on you, is how I understand that. So they do have a teleporter. Rather than teleporting back crew at low health, they will send more crew over instead. Yeah, sure, let's accept his challenge, why not? Disable the enemy oxygen. Okay, sure. How much power do I want to put in? I'm just gonna completely drain it if I can. Unfortunately... That requires my reactor power. Got it, right. In that case then, because you're not on... we are going to run out of oxygen ourselves slowly, but that's fine. If I can disable their weapons first. You win, welcome aboard. Yeah, okay. So, they are still going to die, because their oxygen has been disabled, but, I missed the part where that's my problem. Bye. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh my word. A slaver ship approaches. One of the Tikakas clans? Is that a new alien species, I'm guessing? I don't know how you say that. Tikakas, I don't know how you choose to pronounce that. A bold display of characteristic pirate arrogance. The ship opens comms with you and offers us things to buy. Can't let pirates waltz in Federation space. Take these guys down. Your actions here will reflect poorly upon slavers who might offer you their services. They may no longer offer you better deals if you had previously gained reputation before. I'm going to disable the oxygen thing, I guess. I don't know how much it's got it by, but let's just do it by 2? And presume... Yeah, so what the hell is that thing? A leech. Drains 1 power bar from any enemy system in the current room. So if they're a border, I presume. But they heal by so much, and they are stunned for less amount of time. Ha! Interesting. I'm gonna have to disable my engines again just so I can get weapons. That's what they do. Right. Does my plant person do decent combat damage? Well, let's find out. Let's find out, I suppose. Gosh, this is so interesting. Not at all what I was expecting. I mean, I expected new stuff, but this is so much. It's absolutely bonkers, and I am loving every minute. They're on fire now. Oh, no, he's okay, taking damage. That's enough. You go into the med bay, which I need to turn on. Yeah, their weapons, they're on fire now, which is fine. Well, it's fine. But they are also going to suffocate as well, so if they do suffocate because the oxygen is off, we might be able to rescue some crew. Or it might be the case that we also kill the crew who are on board because the ship ran out of oxygen. I don't know if it's going to take that into consideration, because when you play victory through asphyxiation, there we go. It's gonna. There's new achievements and things as well, I believe. Ow. Upgrade my reactor a bit, so I've got some more energy to spare, because we seem to be running out of it at the moment. Got time to go to the supply depot, yeah, okay. And see what we get. Federation officer who greets us, apologizes, explains they're short on supplies. But hey, we got some scrap and a drone part, so that's something. And I'm not going to make it to the distress beacon in time, it's fine. We'll head for the exit. Head for the exit. Get out of here. These new backgrounds are gorgeous. They really, really are. The rebel captain says nothing, but imitates a pair of guns with his fingers and draws a line across his throat. When did they get so childish? Last minute checkups. Make last minute repairs. Yeah, 1 whole point, that's something, but I am not able to do more than that, but that's fine. They do have a teleporter, which is a worry, but I have a mantis, so they are going to be good at dealing with enemy crew. A human soldier takes more damage from crew combat and more damage from fires. Oh, so they have actually tweaked what humans do slightly. human soldier versus... Oh, that's right. That's one other thing that this does. It adds, which I forgot to mention, it adds variance to what the different species are. You are dying, so get out of there. Yeah, it adds variance to your different crew types, which is really interesting. And gonna take a lot of getting used to having new ones to learn like that. Because there's gonna be... I don't remember how many new species it adds, but it adds quite a few. It adds quite a few in, and I don't know what all of them are yet. I don't know what all of them are. I like the new sound effects, though, on those weapons and things. Ooh, fire starter. Do something aboard the ship. Run a salvage mission. We haven't done that yet. Yeah, we find little value. That's disappointing. Never mind. Because I forgot that was a thing that we could do. So you come and heal yourself. You go back onto the doors, my good sir. Or madam. You're an insect. Whatever you might be. Let's go to this one. I don't know what it is. Let's find out together. Entered hyperspace. Our multiverse drive is still charging. It can take months for it to be ready for the next reality jump, but our mission here isn't over anyway. Learn about the Atlas. Yes, let's do that. It's used to guide ships through hyperspeed and ensure they do not jump into hazardous conditions. Oh no, that's just telling me how to read the map, I think. Yeah, NG sector, I was right. Friendly, NG harmony, threat level is low. They're non-violent and generally friendly towards the Federation. As long as you can avoid miscommunication errors, the native inhabitants will be little trouble. The same cannot be said, however, for other hostile invaders. You have arrived in NG space. And those backgrounds are lovely, and that's a new type of NG ship. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but we should be able to stock up for our journey. New music unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the menu and look at all the different possible things that are to unlock when we're done with this. Despite being normally peaceful, the NG don't take lightly to intruders in their sectors. Fortunately for you, the guard here doesn't consider you an intruder and ignores you. We can ignore them ourselves, but let's contact them. Federation ship has initiated contact, await further command. We can request supplies, demand... I'm not going to demand supplies, I'm going to be nice. We have a separatist NG on board, which I don't think they'll be too happy about, to be honest, so I'm going to request supplies, which they've given us because we're Federation, and be on our way, and hope they don't notice that we've got a separatist on board. Again, they've even added new things on the beacon map. This mod is amazing. I don't know how long this video is going to be, by the way, so I do apologise in advance. No, you get dynamic backgrounds. The frame limit is on. I could turn that off, but it doesn't really make a difference. It seems to be at a set consistent 60. If the FPS counter is showing up in the corner, I do apologise. Sometimes it records, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm not entirely sure what causes it to sometimes do or do not. There is no try. And this ship currently has no achievements. That's our seed, if you were curious. I want to try it for yourself, apparently. Advanced Edition... I didn't even realise I had Advanced Edition content enabled, but I suppose it makes no difference. At this point, I am so used to the Advanced Edition stuff being in there, it might as well have been the base game as well. I know that there are some mods for Into the Breach as well. Into the Breach is made by the same people who did FTL, and I love it just as much. I Gonna be honest, I think I like it slightly more, but that's just because I prefer turn-based strategy to real-time strategy. There is an Into the Breach video on this channel, which you can go look for yourself, and I'll probably put it in the card at the end if you watch all the way through there, or, you know, I'll pop it in one in the corner or something if I remember to do that. But I believe there are some mods for Into the Breach as well, which adds different mech squads and things you can play as. I don't know if they add any new islands and things. I think those are hard baked into the game, you can't change them. But I know there's some which add new characters and adds new mech squads and things, which is interesting. I need to do another video on Into the Breach. I have been meaning to get back to it. See what this does first. Modified laser weapon, which starts a fire with each projectile, as well as harming enemy systems and hull, but not crew. Well, I'm pretty sure fires do hurt crew eventually. Sorry, I just had to look at my Duolingo was screaming at me because I haven't done a lesson for more days than I care to admit, and I actually lost my streak. Wow, I had a nearly 200-day streak going, and then ADHD brain, and I forgot to do it, and I didn't have any streak freezes left, so I lost the amount of progress which I made. Very disappointed in myself, but oh well. And now I can't face the owl again, so I've not looked at it for like a week, and he's harassing me. I'm fairly sure that owl's gonna kill me in my sleep someday. This is a Harmony Investigation Unit. Task requirement means to conduct necessary sector safety measures. This means they want to access our ship. Well, we have a separatist on board. So on it says they need to be... It's greyed out that they need to be destroyed. So I'm going to let them search us and see what happens. Oh. I clicked accept. Whatever. Actions here, justifiable or not, will not reflect well in the eyes of the Harmony or its citizens. Continuously perform actions like this, and you might start to see negative reactions from the NG Harmony and its allies. So that's a new thing. We have like a system reputation thing to consider. That's a new mechanic. I'm curious how it might do that. Again, do I want to disable the enemy oxygen thing? I mean, I might as well. I don't know what their weapons are. NG ships normally have at least 2 bars on it. From my memory, at least, so... But, I mean, we're only in Sector 2, it might not be fully upgraded, but let's just... Yeah, let's do that. And we still have... They have a drone. I don't know what the drone does, though. Is it a laser drone? Oh, no, it's one that just shoots. Okay. I'm actually going to disable my own shields for a second. Not shields, engines. Because I want to charge my burst laser to take out their weapon. Oh, they have a an ion stunner thing. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with those. Oh dear. Well, first things first, I suppose. Take out the drone with the laser and their weapons. Good stuff. Now, you go in there and the sensor room just so I can see what's happening. Hopefully get my shields back up. Good lord. And take out the weapons again. And that's charged now. And you... Piracy is illegal. Your efficiency in fighting the ship is high. No chance to live if surrender is not accepted. Accept their surrender or we will bury them. I don't want to risk taking more damage if I can help it, but I might get more if their ship is destroyed. We will bury them and hope we can take it out before their drone takes us down. Yep. There we go. Only 1 extra hull point of damage, and we got a little bit more stuff. Sometimes it'd be hard to tell the difference between a broken and full NG ship, as both happen to look like giant heaps of junk. I'm going to do nothing for now, and The rad laser. Oh, the irradiation laser. I thought it was a cool laser. The rad laser. Ooh. There is new music. Nice. It does high bio damage and cripples crew, but it does a lot of potential breach chance and does a lot of crew damage. Only has a shield piercing of 1 though. I love the synthesizer on this track. This is really nice. Deconstructor allows you to disassemble missiles or drone parts into scrap. That's the reduced yields. I don't know how useful that might be. Extra damage against borders and can delay the fleet if I want to. That seems like a waste for now. Right. The fire starter weapon we got for free. And that only requires 1 power, whereas this requires 2. Although that being said, it takes 12 seconds to charge. Okay. Yeah, the synthesizer on this sounds really nice. I like it. I probably should heal though. But new toys. We did get this for free, and the radiation laser does more imminent damage and requires less power. Now, I'm going to take the radiation laser and heal up the ship. I can't go over there. Let's go this way. A dogfight has broken out between a Confederate vessel and a Harmony vessel. Attack the Vampweed. That's a name and a half. The Vampweed. Oh my god. Or attack the NG. Well, the NG are, we did piss them off a little bit before, but I'm curious what the Vampweed are. So maybe we should attack them. I'm curious to attack them just to see what they are, quite frankly. Of course, the Federation would take the side of these crazy machines. Okay, so we have slightly negative thing with the Confederation now. Yeah, whatever. Disable the enemy oxygen. I've got 3 power spare. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot that my crew is in the med bay. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, you go back for now. And you, I'm gonna put you on sensors because I want to see what their rooms and stuff are like. So what are these? Vampweed. Refills oxygen slowly. Takes... Oh, so they're like the opposite of the plant people who I've got. Oh. And a constructor drone, I don't know what that is. And a grazier drone. Again, I wish I could see what these are and check. The enemy pollutes the air with rejuvenating spores, which give its crew 10% more health and more move speeds. And if a medbay is present, they also regain 1 health a second. Well, it's not, and they're also going to slowly suffocate. I want to disable their weapons if I can help it. Oh, it's a rad laser. It's not a rad beam. I thought it was a beam. But it still pierces the shields and stuff, though. Right, so that's the one I want to disable. Oh my god, that thing is fast! But I can kill crew with this, so... Whoa, that charges really fast and kills crew really quickly. Holy shit. Whoa. The radiation laser is kind of busted. Holy shit. Because and it pierces them now. And it does breach damage. Oh my god. What, that thing moves so fucking fast. Oh my god. There we go. Federation assistant is appreciated. Intolerant foreign element has been dispatched. Dispensing drone rewards. The NG ship jumps away, leaving a question of what had gone down hanging in the air. I thought it's a question of what you had done, and again, I can't read. And we got a free drone out of that. Let's go to the store, I suppose. We don't have a drone system, so I might as well sell it and get some scrap out of it. Maybe we can get some repairs. Transmission from a nearby crystal ship comes out heavily garbled. I don't have a bloody clue what they're saying. Class Imperial Scouts. Well, they are an Imperium, aren't they, the crystal people? Apologies, I'm still not... They pop back on speaking normally. I'm still accustomed to not having to use my translator. I'm a merchant. Would you care to trade? Yes. There we go, the halberd. I was right. It does look like the halberd. Sweet. Area looks clear and we prepare to jump off, but there's a mantis that jumps in behind you. They're surprised just we are, apparently. But their weapons are already online. They probably run of weapons hot because they're mantis, don't they? I'm going to do nothing, actually, because the radiation beam... they are going to teleport in. But the radiation beam does so much fucking damage that I might as well just target the crew. In fact, you come off shields for a second and go in there, because I want to be able to see... there we go. Yeah, look at that. That is crazy. Well, you are taking a little bit of damage. So, in fact, I'm going to let you attack my engines for a minute. You two heal up in here. I'm just going to keep firing the radiation beam. Do they take damage over time? No, they don't. Okay. You can attack my bloody engines for a bit. It's fine. Leave you to it. Yeah, there we go. The corpses of the Mantis crew litter the halls, and the stench of pheromones hangs in the air. You try not to breathe as you scrap the ship. One thing which I have noticed, which is a minor bug, is that sometimes the ships disappear when I blow them up. I think I didn't patch correctly There's supposed to be a thing in the patcher which gives you extra gibs and things. I don't think I toggled it correctly, so that's my mistake, but it's a minor detraction from the fact that I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Let's go over here. Again, this music is fan-fucking-tastic. It's so good. There we go. That is dealt with. You can come offline. And now we've got the radiation laser back. It's so much words. It's so busted. It's so broken. Again, gorgeous synthesizer sounds. Absolutely gorgeous. I do wonder what they're using. But now I'm a little bit of a synthesizer nerd, to be perfectly honest, so I'm a little... Okay, oh, you're moving. They move really slowly. Oh, it might be because they're reflected with a radiation beam. Oops. Oh well. Down they go. They're no longer tormenting the sector, and we scrap what's left. Ah, that's the battle theme for this fucking gorgeous piece of music. Nice. And now I'm gonna upgrade my weapons. So now I can have all of them on at once. Not that, all of them are gonna be hanging around forever, but they are still fairly basic, but they're handy to have. I'm not gonna say what that enemy ship looks like. Make up your own jokes here. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna disable the medbay, because if I target them with radiation, they're probably gonna run there. So, let's see if he does. Well, if I can hit it, actually, first of all. There we go. Yeah, he's probably running to the medbay. So now, if I wait for him to get there, and there we go, disable that. You go and repair my oxygen thing, please. Oh, they have a heal bomb thing, do they? Well, that's not going to help you much. That probably isn't going to help you much. And that's one. And that is two. Oh dear, this radiation laser is fucking busted. It charges so fucking fast. Oh my god, that's great. But our engines are currently crippled, which is unfortunate. That's fine. I should probably save up scrap to get another layer of shields now, because we are rapidly running into weapons which are quite dangerous and taking down, because we've only got one layer of shields. Really, by the end of Sector 1, you kind of want to have 2 layers already. That, it looks like some form of defense drone. Oh, it shoots our combat drones. Okay. One thing that this mod has also done is it tweaks what some of the weapons and drones and things look like. I didn't realise that was just a bog standard defense drone at first, because those are in the base game. They've just given them a new skin, I suppose, if that's how you want to call it, which is fine. I like that they've done that. It's just I'm not always entirely sure what I'm looking at straight away as a result. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy, the amount of damage that this radiation laser does. And how fast it does it as well. Here we go. It's a good thing that the Federation isn't able to keep track of all of your crimes. Yes, well. The Harmony can't take any criticism, I swear. We're getting out of this sector as fast as possible. Thanks for the assistance. And they send us an augment for our time. You've done a good deed here in the eyes of the Union. Right, okay. We can check that sort of stuff, can't we? Here we are. Right, so look at the mission report. Check reputation data. Harmony guards will now attack on sight, apparently. Of all the ships you'd thought to see here, a rebel engineer is the last we'd have expected. They're busy inspecting NG ship, although due to the non-aggression pact between the rebels and the NG, and the fact that the engineer's weapons don't match with the damage done to the ship, it's likely they weren't the ones to destroy it. Hail them to ask about the wreckage? No, we didn't do this. It's a shame that someone would. I know it's very uncharacteristic of a rebel to care about something like this, but I didn't join the rebellion just for a glorious human future. The rebels fund my projects, and that's all I care about. Someone has been hunting the NG in this territory, and I want it stopped. Do you think you could inspect the wreck and figure out who did it? Agree to find the killer, or we aren't detectives. I've played Nancy Drew. We're gonna be detectives. Let's agree to find the killer. I've received decent external damage. Chunks of debris are still lodged in the hull, likely from a flat cannon. And the oxygen levels are exceptionally low. That sounds like Lanius to me, because they're draining the oxygen. I'll trust your word. After scanning the beacon, we're able to find the last few ships to jump through, and here are the current coordinates of the last Lanius ship to enter the system. Let's see if we were right. Maybe we might unlock a ship from doing this. I don't know. And the quest is over here. We are probably going to get stuck, though, because we might not. We might be able to jump back here in time and then get to the exit, so let's try it and see. And if we die, we die. We've tracked down the Lanius suspect to this beacon. We know what you've done. You killed the NG. Think mean trash, ship eat trash. You eat trash. What? The engineer is glad you've caught the Lanius ship. They jump in nearby to apprehend the Lanius. Naturally, they aren't going to give up without a fight, but now you have extra fire support on our side, with extra firepower. The anti-ship battery is on our side for a change, and not targeting us. That's probably taking care of them. Avenge the NG ship. I was right! Fantastic. I'm a great detective. The engineers thank you for your efforts. Maybe the feds ain't so bad after all. That's not a phrase I want to say out of context. Here, help yourself to some of this. Amp energy, what's that? Let's have a look. If I go to the... it's an amp drone that fires energy projectiles. More power increases damage and decreases movement speed. I'm not quite sure what that... We don't have... I'm going to keep hold of it for now, until I can find a point where I can sell it. No, the rebels are about to gain control of this beacon. Right, okay. We weren't able to quite make it in time, and we didn't unlock a thing for it. Boo. Oh well. And that's next to an enemy sun, and doesn't quite reach down here, so we're possibly gonna have to fight 2 rebel ships in a row. That's unfortunate. Ooh, thank God for that missed. Right, first things first, pierce laser on their weapon. I thought I said piss laser then. Yes, piss laser on their weapons. Oh well, I was hoping to kill the crew, but that's fine. And just take the fuel and... Oh no, we can get to the exit beacon before they do. Thank God for that. Whew, so just a 1 ship. We can explore. Oh, and we run into pirates. God damn it. Attack the pirate. And plant person, go back there. And save crew positions because I keep forgetting to have done that. And I'm gonna slowly kill the crew again. It's the most efficient thing to do. Just because it charges so fast. Now let's get out of here. Go to the Vagabond's Nebulae or the Hive Rim Worlds. We've not explored a nebula yet. Gonna have a quick drink whilst we think. This is the point where if I was live streaming this, I would ask you which one to pick, but unfortunately I can't do that. I don't have good enough internet to live stream. I wish I did though. Let's go to the Hive Rim Worlds. Sure, why not? Oh, actually no, let's explore the nebula. The game has just crashed. Right. Shit. Okay, do bear with. Okay, we are back. The game just crashed for some reason, not entirely sure why. Ah, right, it's brought us back to when we were fighting the pirates. Or at least have just killed the pirate. And going to the nebula crashed my game, so let's try the Rim Worlds this time. Which is what I was going to do initially anyway. Ah, well, the game hasn't crashed, so that's good. Fuck me. We've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Your crew is told to be on alert in case any of the Mantis or stowaways sneak aboard. It's not long before the Caesarean guard spots you. Meat sacks! This is our sector! We kill you! We can try and bribe them, or we can try and fight them. Let's fight them. They have a 4-man teleporter, holy shit. Okay, well, let's do some last-minute repairs. Oh my god, they are fast. Get in the doors quick. And they have gone to our crew at the... They've boarded over here, the pilot seat. Oh my god. You go on the sensors. I want to see if I can whatchamacallit. You are gonna die, get out of there. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see inside their ship, was what I meant to say. Fucking hell, sorry. First things first is I think I want to destroy their weapons. There we go. And in fact, if I can get their shields and teleporter as well, so less of them come on board, the better. They've sent a request for a backup from an anti-ship battery defense system. This can't be good. We defeated the Caesarean guard, invite crew on board to stop you. We can investigate the cargo. We find a weapon. You've no doubt caused them to dispatch reinforcements to track us down. Watch your step as we explore the sector. That is a minor problem, but at least a hacking thing, which is draining our oxygen, has gone now. Our radiation beam will... Oh, they have a slug clansman. I'm sorry? They have an active ability which drops an anti-bio bomb. Interesting. I'm just gonna slowly heal up my guy, my pilot, my dude, my man, my bro, my main fella. I'm running out of ways to say that. There is another ship here. Let's have a look. I'm just slightly conscious of the fact that the game may crash again at any point. But I mean, I'm not surprised. Unstable mods and things that I've patched in, so you know. All local colonies punished for Federation's transgressions submit to processing. No. And then target the medbay. This is just such a cheap strategy. Targeting the medbay with a radiation beam. So they can't heal, and then just... This is just... It's so broken. I love it. Scrap the enemy ship. However, as you scrap it, you hear a clanging from the cargo bay. Open the cargo. Oh, damn it. Find a Mantis survivor who attacks you in rage. They are subdued, but they leave some damage. Balls. Oh well. That's fine. Nothing that we can't deal with. Do 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 do. I just love this music in the game. The composer for the FTL soundtrack did a fucking phenomenal job. Interbreach is just as good, but the FTL one is fucking fantastic. A seemingly ordinary beacon, but there is a slip tunnel opening. Someone with a multiverse drive is jumping in nearby. Father, is that you? Have you come back to me? You old coot, I hate you. Get out of my life. You have no idea what the renegade on the other end is talking about, but whether they're your child or not, they're about to see the business end of your guns. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna do a little repair at least. Oh, they have a cloaking system. Buggeration. That means my weapons won't charge whilst they're cloaked. Again, I said I wasn't going to explain mechanics of this, but I am doing a little bit, aren't I? I kind of can't help myself a little, I suppose. I'm a Let's Player, what do you want from me? Maybe we should get out of here instead of trying to fight this guy. Boarding this beacon was a mistake, wasn't it? Ow. Well, in fact, go repair the doors. The engine is still charging, at least. I can deal with the weapons being crippled. I can get out of here. Fuck me. Let's go here, because it's somewhat safe. Phew, I love the backgrounds. Find a hive mantis and a pirate ship battling each other. They both seem to recognise a threat in you. Either way, a battle is inevitable. Who do you want to engage head on? Let's take on the pirate. And the mantis hurry away to find an easier fight. Again, gonna heal ourselves a little bit. Right, and let's see how much damage we can get off potentially. Or, I've only really got the radiation laser. Let's set it on auto fire for now and bundle the crew in here to fight off the boarders. I was hoping that the oxygen might drain faster, but it doesn't seem like it will. And we outnumber them. Oh, does the radiation thing bypass for super shields? Let's find out. You go in there for a second. And right, that's them taken care of. Does it bypass for super shield? It does seem like it. It does! The radiation laser bypasses the super shield. Interesting. Unfortunately, they heal faster than I can. Oh my god. Weapons are nearly back. You go deal with that. And you go in the shield room. Right. This is where FTL gets a little bit spicy. Because, yeah, like I said, it's not exactly the easiest game. So that can do damage to the shields at least. You get our shields back. Oh, no, too late. We're dead. Balls. It is absolutely incredible how in-depth this mod is. I am probably going to be playing this for months. I shit you not, comrades. That's how in-depth this is, and I've been recording this for nearly 2 hours if you factor in the time where I had to get the game up and running again after it crashed and I had to repatch everything. This is astounding. I mean, the original FTL is incredibly addicting anyway, and has infinite replayability value, and it was already phenomenally good, but this is like not only playing a whole new game again, it's like experiencing the Advanced Edition all over again, but 10 times over with the amount of depth and detail that this adds, on top of the existing Advanced Edition addition, as well as the base game that was already here. Now, they are still adding stuff. This is an ongoing mod where they're working on things all the time. Slowly, every couple of months it seems a new one has come out based on the forum threads which I've been reading, but... quick drink, excuse me. Just this alone is so good. Minor bugs which we encountered where it caused it to crash, but that might just be me loading an unstable version somewhere or something. Not entirely sure if I've patched it correctly. I might have to do some digging about that, but suffice to say, this is the best FTL mod I have played. I've played a fair few. Like I say, I mentioned Captain's Edition, and there is a couple of others which I do admittedly forget the name of right now, but I've played a fair few, and this is the best one I have come across, and yeah, I'm going to be playing this for months, and I don't think even then I will find everything. Thank you very much for joining me today. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you along for the ride. Leave your thoughts and feelings about this mod in the comment section down below. If it feels like something that you want to have a go at, I will be leaving links to it in the description so you can grab it for yourself. If you're an FTL aficionado like myself, you probably already own the game, but if you happen to have just stumbled across this video randomly, go pick up the original game and give it a try as well, because it is well worth your time, even before you get into the modding scene like I have. And like I say, I'm only scratching the surface of what this has to offer. Highly recommend. This has been an absolute joy to experience, and I appreciate your company regardless. Like the video if you did, subscribe for more, and all being well, I'll see you again, the same time, same place, very, very soon. Take care, and ta-ra for now.